The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the end, and this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
The Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tyson's checked in. Max Strus comes in for Hunter. Jerome, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And MP subbed in for Garland. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duran. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Harris. Beasley's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. From deep, Collins. A three-pointer is right on target.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hardaway. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
A three from Strus. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. And will be... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Thompson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Stewart in at the 5.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Stewart. Now here is Hardaway. From deep three-point land. Tries to save it and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Like 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Detroit with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Schroeder hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
MP looking around. Pass to Jerome. Three-pointer, 5 to shoot. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Stewart. Now Beasley, defended by Strus. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Schroeder dishes to Beasley. No good on the shot. Hunter with some nice defense. Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. From the arc. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Strus. Here's Collins. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland. Here's Schroeder. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact
so it's Cleveland, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Arnie?
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Cavaliers.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has. Checked in for Cleveland.
You got this, MP.
Cleveland leading by 3. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with Collins, and it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on MP. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Takes the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin, and that's what they got him to do, but it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. That one a little long.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Pass to Hardaway. Duran with the screen on Garland. Duran down low. Allen defending, drains the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
MP passes to Garland. Loads it up there for Mobley. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Hardaway with a wide open look. Here's Harris. And that one good. And it's a 4-point Piston lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
No coverage that time.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Collins dishes to Garland. Back to Collins. Outside Garland. Pulls up on the elbow. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Garland's got 10.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Hardaway against Garland. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Allen for the 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pistons lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Beasley, Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. The wide open shot from Strus. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Collins has got his 5th assist in this one. Knocked away and stolen by MP. Here's Garland, and it's blocked. Beasley outside. Pass to Schroeder from outside the arc. Jerome with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. Outside Collins. Garland kicks to MP. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Inside, here's Holland, and that one is hammered home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
MP, that's for 2. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Collins checked in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Pistons, Fontecchio's coming in for Holland. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
MP passes to Strus. Here's MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And it's... And so the Pistons take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.